Each year, hundreds of thousands of sea turtles and whales and other marine mammals and more than 1 million seabirds die each year due to ocean pollution and ingestion or entanglement in marine debris. Since we as humans have created the problem, it's our job to fix it. Marine pollution includes toxic metals, petroleum products, agricultural and industrial runoff, trash, and other improperly disposed of waste. The majority of marine pollution comes from storm drains and rivers, but also from coastal recreation as well. Starting simply and properly disposing of garbage, not only when you are at the beach, but also in your neighborhood, can help begin the process of cleaning up our oceans. One small step by millions of individuals can make a huge impact on the overall health of the ocean's ecosystem and the marine life that depend on it. Discovering what marine pollution is, how big of a problem it is, the plan in which we can begin to solve this problem, and how different the outcomes would be if we did or did not change are all points that will make it more clear how crucial it is for the time to change to begin now. So what is the problem? Our oceans are being contaminated, and the result of this is the death of hundreds of thousands of animals and the threatening of the existence of some species, especially sea turtles. So what is marine pollution? Non-point source pollution is like runoff from cars, trucks, and boats, pesticides, oil, and other chemicals due to manufacturing. Point source pollution is a single event causing pollution. It's like oil spills, a boat crash, or other natural disasters that where trash or debris ends up in the ocean. Plastics and other waste like fishing nets, cargo and cruise ship waste, beach litter, waste from plastic industry and landfills, and other things like that. So what happens to all of this marine pollution? There are 5 major ocean gyres, which are areas of slow spiraling water and low winds, and so it makes it really easy for the trash to gather there. The largest of these is in the North Pacific, and it's called the Great Pacific Garbage Patch. It's approximately the size of the state of Texas and 20 feet deep of debris. It is guessed that it contains 3.5 million tons of trash and could double in size within 5 years. Also, the debris collects on coastlines, so marine life can get tangled in trash and other debris. Some animals, especially sea turtles, ingest trash thinking it's food. It's like plastic bags floating in the water with like jellyfish, and they eat them, so they ingest them and then it kills them. And toxins end up in fish, so like pollutants like chemicals and stuff, and other marine life that we consume, leaving those toxins in our bodies as well. So what's the impact on sea turtles? Sea turtles are exposed to pollutants and these pollutants have been known to cause fibropapillomas. FP tumors is short for that. These tumors are cauliflower shaped and form on the soft tissue and the internal organs of the sea turtles, and they cause slower swimming speeds if they're on the fin area, and they can obscure vision on the eyes and also prevent eating when they're around the mouth. These FP tumors affect the green turtle and both the Kemp's and olive ridleys, loggerheads, and flatbacks. Turtles can get tangled in debris as well, causing death or serious injury. Plastic bags, fishing line, balloons, all kinds of things. Oil spills may contaminate turtles' food. Even if the turtle is not exposed to the oil slick, it can contaminate the kelp and other seaweed that they eat. It can prevent turtles from nesting on certain beaches. Eggs can be contaminated because of the oil spill, causing significant decrease in hatchling survival, and also cause hatchlings to be born with severe deformities. So why is this so important? The Earth only has so much water. Keeping what we do have clean will only improve the quality of life for the marine life and the humans that depend on this world, on the world's oceans for survival, for like fishing and transportation and other forms of commercial boating. If we continue to pollute the oceans as we're currently doing, the effects will be devastating and will cause some species of birds, fish, marine mammals, and other sea animals, including some species of sea turtles, to become extinct. The plan enlisting the help of worldwide conservation organizations, people like you and me, can make a direct impact on cleaning up the oceans. Making a difference, we can join with organizations like the World Wildlife Fund. It's a global organization that works to protect not only marine life but other animals in helps them protect them from whatever issues are affecting them. Also, they're working with researchers, government agencies, and community groups to learn about how pollution is affecting sea turtles throughout the world. SeaTurtles.org is a specifically focused conservation group and protectors of sea turtles around the world. They have opportunities on their website to donate and volunteer to help save sea turtles. Sea Turtle Conservancy, or conserveturtles.org, is another agency that specifically focuses on sea turtle conservation and research. And they have programs, volunteer opportunities, and also they have turtle trackers on there, so you can adopt a turtle and then be able to track that turtle wherever it goes in the world. So, solving the problem. The National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration is a government organization that researches problems such as marine pollution and then educates citizens about these problems. This is a government-funded organization, and it's very critical in implementing the laws and regulations that govern the national waters of the United States. The U.S. Coast Guard also pitches in to help, and they police the waterways and enforce these laws and regulations. And they work alongside conservancy organizations to not only help clean up the pollution, but also to protect animals that depend on the clean water for survival. They've been also known to help these conservancy organizations release rehabilitated turtles back into the wild. So they'll help load a 500-pound loggerhead in a boat and take them out to sea in order for them to be released back into the wild. In order for any improvement in the cleanliness of our oceans, human behavior must change and be more cautious of the methods in which we dispose of our waste. In a perfect world, clean water means healthy wildlife and waterways for everyone to enjoy. Conservancy programs could focus on the continued health of the marine life rather than constantly scrambling to rescue animals. Recreation for humans would be more enjoyable with less worry about hazards or polluted water, and money and energy could be focused elsewhere. So rehabbing injured animals will still continue because there's always going to be boating accidents or other accidents where they need help, but programs and awareness would still be effective to educate and maintain clean water and the importance of proper disposal of waste. If life goes on as it is now, extinction and continually declining numbers in marine life will be prevalent. Many species, and not just sea turtles, will become extinct. Animals will continue to die because of the effects of pollution at even higher rates. Also, massive amounts of floating debris will be harmful not only to animals, but to humans as well. Boating hazards and added dangers to humans, whether they get tangled in debris, like a child in the beach get tangled in debris and could drown just because of trash being in the water. So marine pollution is a problem that is not going away. It's only getting worse with time. Having these conservancy organizations and the efforts of the government alone is not enough. So now it is more clear what marine pollution is, how big of a problem it is, and the plan in which we begin to solve this problem, and how different the outcomes would be if we did or did not change our waste disposal habits. I hope that you choose to join me in striving towards the goal of clean, safe waters for animals like sea turtles to enjoy. With our oceans being such a vital part, not only the lives of marine life, but also the lives of humans who use them as a means of survival, it is critical that we take a stand now and change our waste disposal habits. Even though we may feel as though we're just one tiny drop of water, when millions of drops come together, they form an ocean. We can be the difference in this world.